crypto communities, Blue Crew, Atom community, ALGO community, Solana community, you name it, anything other than freaking Ethereum community out there. Nah, I'm joking. I love any of the communities out there, but you guys know I don't really use Ethereum applications or anything like that. We really just try to figure out which ones are the cheapest and fastest to use, best user experiences, and so far what I've been having is not really too good of experiences on the Ethereum applications or any of its layer 2s. Some of them I do speculate on. Once again, I'm not a financial advisor, I'm not a pro trader, and I'll never tell you what to do, but I do speculate on things like Matic, for example, or Render token, another one that I'm super bullish on that is going to have cross-chain compatibility. One of the benefits of being layer 2 is being able to connect to other layer 1 solutions aside from Ethereum. Not a big fan of Ethereum, as you guys can tell, but the communities are welcome, and you guys can try to change my mind if you want to. Actually, Hyperledger and Ethereum just had a call today. They've released on their video for Hyperledger's channel, and Ethereum and Hyperledger having discussions about using Ethereum to funnel CBDCs and a lot of payment transactions. So maybe right now, pre-Ethereum 2.0, we're seeing like a big FUD version of what Ethereum is, really fudding out people maybe like me who are looking at it and saying this is high fees, slow ass transactions, why would people want to use this? And then next thing you know, they flip the switch to Ethereum 2.0. Hyperledger, the Accenture company, and DTCC are just running trillions of dollars of volume through it, and I'm eating my words with Ethereum. That is totally a freaking possibility. But as of today, right now, Ethereum sucks to use. Solana, Algorand, Atom, just to name a few, have been way better in their user experiences, enormously better in their user experiences, transaction fees, and being able, the speed of the transactions. It's literally like sending an email, like sending a message. It loads for like 1 or 2 seconds, and then next thing you know, in a very smooth way, the icon lets you know the payments are set. That's what I expect from all these other crypto applications. I don't care about the name. I don't care about the brand. I don't care about the hype around your token. I care about how can I use it? How can I get myself involved with it as well? Like we're doing with the GDLT token for the XRPL. I want to get involved in crypto, not just hodling it, not just like waiting, having it stored somewhere for a really long time. Of course, I have my cryptos backed up as well, but portions of them, I want to be taking advantage of DeFi. I want to be taking advantage of these AMMs, these liquidity pools, being able to support these ecosystems even more because I believe in them so much. But anyways, that was a long introduction. We'll get into more of that, of course. But cheers to y'all. Let's get this started. I'm smoking a little bit of a acai, a little bit of a different beer today, not your typical Modelo. Guys, appreciate everybody here. Always grateful to the Blue Crew. I'll never tell you guys what to do. You guys already know what to do. That's why you're here, and I appreciate you tuning in. Any new XRPL coins, or is there a group I can join to see them all, the new launches? I think somebody in the Blue Crew knows of a PDF sheet or like a Google Docs that's been shared around in terms of new XRPL token releases. I haven't. I kind of just depend on the XRP community and kind of their sentiment, and especially people in this live chat to tell me about the ones that are really worth looking into. Maybe sometimes they're just good tradable portfolios based on their name, right? Like something like an XR Doge. And, you know, XRP community definitely wants XR Doge to succeed on their own personal notes, just to show Doge, this is what happens when you're on top of the XRPL and transacting quickly, cheaply, efficiently, and already doing it right now instead of having to maybe do it as a transition, maybe waiting until Flare Networks comes out. God knows when that's going to come out, but can't wait, obviously, for the Flare Networks. Just another amazing solution and alternative to the Ethereum blockchain. I'm telling you guys, I think there's going to be a mass exodus if Ethereum doesn't have a successful transition, and if its form of consensus just isn't appealing, or maybe there is just a better tech out there. Oh shoot, give me just 1 second, guys. Oh man, I don't even know if I can take a call. Here, I got to send this message. Dang, of course I get... Okay, I said I'll call you back. I'm sure my brother is doing some It was my brother's call, so I should have probably taken my brother's phone call right there. The number came through and it was his ID. But hopefully he's doing well. I hope it wasn't an emergency call or anything. There is something. What's your best email? Okay, cool. He's asking me for an email. That's a good. Crazy. Okay, we're back. So sorry, guys. I had to respond to that message, but we're back. Cheers to y'all. So anyways, I've been using the Solana ecosystem, involved in their DeFi, the multiple applications they have. They have tons of applications out there to use these AMMs. Really good quality experience with all of them. All of them transact very quickly. They swap very quickly. My favorites have been Jupiter. Jupiter Swap, I think is what it's called, or Jupiter App for the Solana ecosystem. I think it's like the best in terms of just swapping in and out of the tokens you want to be getting and trying to accumulate and hodl, like for trading reasons or anything within the Solana ecosystem. There's some other tokens that are available there as well. We've seen XRP on Radium, right? So that is some interesting connections there, because not only is Solana partnered with Global ID, Greg Kidd, if you guys don't know Greg Kidd, former chief risk officer at Ripple, has 1 billion XRP. He has said himself Solana to be the future of blockchain. And he was saying the super early days, you guys, and now we're seeing where Solana is, and it still doesn't get enough respect out there. But nonetheless, the XRP and Solana connection, we have multiple applications that are partnered to Solana that use Interledger protocol. Things like Kava, things like Luna, things like Akash Network, right? Clear partnerships between Akash Network and with Kava as well. Seeing that, having the connection, because Akash is partnered to Solana. And then Solana also has a partnership with Global ID, which has collaborations with Ripple and Uphold, right? So we're seeing this interconnected world happen right in front of our eyes. And Ethereum is going to join the fold. Hopefully, maybe speaking, if you're hoping Ethereum continues to exist, they have a tremendously successful migration to Ethereum 2.0. It becomes an innovative form of consensus that we do see Hyperledger maybe funneling tremendous amounts of volume through. And you know what? The applications just continue to build. The developers who decided to stay and hodl through it will be major benefactors, right? And of course, the holders of the token itself. Right now, what I'm just seeing, though, is what is happening right now. Solana is providing a better user experience. Atom is providing a better user experience. XRPL is providing a better user experience. Algorand is providing a better user experience. Stellar XLM is providing a better user experience. Hell, even Tron, VeChain. I can name so many more tokens. Like a whole, you guys know, I know a bunch of freaking tokens, right? A lot of cryptos, and all of them, I would say most of them, have a better user experience than that of Ethereum. And those are ones that are independent of Ethereum. Wow, what a common thing, right? The ones that are independent of Ethereum are the ones that are not performing. I'm not going to say performing, definitely Solana though, right? But are the ones that are providing better user experience for holders, faster, cheaper transactions, right? Able to get from point A to point B very quickly. Some have innovative ways of shortening your address so you can just keep and saving your addresses and whatnot, right? Better APYs, better DeFi opportunities. Hell, NFT gaming already coming to the fold so early for blockchains like Solana and the Cosmos ecosystem, right? These are cryptos that weren't around 2 years ago, right? But you're already seeing through the benefit of their technology of how fast it is, how easy it is to use. You're seeing faster innovation. And so maybe Ethereum is able to convert sooner, just in time. When it seems like all is lost for Ethereum, that's when it flips. And next thing you know, it becomes the smart contract juggernaut for the global finance, like global system that they're creating here through distributed ledger technology. What's the next big one on XRPL that is still early, like under 10 million? I don't know, man. I don't know which one. I still think Sologenic's a great value. It's not under 10 million though. I think maybe ELS, right? The Elysian token. FCX might be really good. The Focus community, FCX. I would check out Focus and FCX. Maybe they're under. I think they're definitely under that much for sure. We'll see what the Blue Crew does with GDLT token, what the Green Giants do, what the people in whatever becomes of that community do. But that token's out there. I've already been coming up with ideas of what I would like to do with it, right? Because that's the beauty of this token being built on the XRPL. You don't want to use XRP, even though you probably, you could do anything with XRP. That's the wonderful thing of XRP, but you can also build these tokens on it that could also do anything. And that's really what GDLT is going to be all about, is a token you'll be able to do anything with. Whatever you want. The future is in your hands, y'all. So when that airdrop happens and we hit 3K subscribers, just giving a majority of it away, I'm going to have a smaller bag than all of y'all. That's for sure. The ones who participate in that day one airdrop, you're all going to have bigger bags than I am. You guys are going to have to make me FOMO into my own token. Hell, I'll even try to make some things on there, right? I'm already thinking of an AMM. That would be pretty cool to have just a simple swap protocol between all the XRPL tokens, which would be the ultimate goal, and be able to swap in and out of GDLT. Obviously, can't you do that with Xumm and whatnot? I understand you probably could do that with the Xumm wallet, but I'm thinking of it just really a simple swap mechanism. You just sign into the website, your wallet connects, you can connect your Xumm wallet if you want to, right? Or whatever your wallet is going to be at that time. Probably is going to be Xumm wallet. But using that and then being able to access it on a browser with a really quick interface where it just shows up, swap between the tokens and all XRPL tokens. That'd be dope. Don't you dare tell me what to do with your coins. Yeah, exactly. Sologenic was a great call, y'all. Cheers to the Blue Crew who jumped in on Sologenic and saw value there at that low price. Yeah, you can make custom XRPL trading pairs. Exactly, my man. Just be able to connect to all of those and swap in and out of them. I'm not sure about providing liquidity pools or anything like that. I think just honestly a really simple website, one page, just allow you to swap between GDLT. If we have our own independent wallet, I don't know if maybe somebody would like to create an independent GDLT wallet. And the user interface I would actually use. If somebody knows how to build this stuff, this be tremendous. I would copy XRP Tipbots, the first one, the first XRP Tipbots user interface. Like, same type of way of doing it. It was so simple, guys. Like, I really miss doing the XRP Tipbot app on the phone and being able to tip throughout Twitter. Now imagine if you had something you could tip throughout YouTube, tip throughout Twitter. I don't know how we would be able to do independent tipping in Twitter. I don't even think that's possible without doing a super chat. But you guys get what I'm saying here, is being able to do anything with this token just because it has the capabilities and built on the XRPL of just transacting very quickly and having our own fun with it. Finally getting to have a part in blockchain is the tremendous thing. And maybe even learn how to do these things. That would be an interesting adventure. What's the next big one on XRPL? I would say Focus, perhaps, man. Focus would probably be the next big one, or Elysian, right? ELS. I'm not sure. I don't think XFi is XFi. I think XFi is connected to Flare Finance more so, and Flare. You can on Sologenic. Okay, well then we have Sologenic then. So never mind then. If Sologenic's going to be the behemoth of the XRPL. I think it's just like, getting into a token, getting out of a token, going to a website really quickly, or something like the XRP Tipbot, right? The XRP Tipbot app. I really missed how that user interface was. I was able to send tips aplenty to all my Twitter followers and, the people I was following as well, supporting them for good content, and just being able to send and receive crypto that quickly was tremendous, man. Receiving the tips just as quickly, like it was like the best and simplest wallet I ever had, right? So something like that. I don't know if you guys remember this application, but so far a lot of other wallets, you know, sure, they're pretty easy to get into and transact with, but still, like, there was something, because you had, like, you can just put Twitter names, right? It was like an email. So it's not like worrying about the address that it belongs to. It made it so easy. The future 1%. What's up? How's it going, Inspector 420? Salute and peace to y'all. Oh, by the way, oh, what's up, E4 Rockin'? Yeah, X5 is on flare. Sologenic huge. Yep. Wait a second though. Was what's the next big one? BNB is so easy to me, but XRPL is giving me troubles. Okay, I could see that. J-Roy. XRPL definitely has a little bit more hoops to jump through than... Oh, snap. XRPL definitely has a lot more hoops to jump through as opposed to, what's it called? Like a Phantom Wallet. Phantom Wallet has been an amazing experience, you guys. Being able to see your NFTs that you're holding in that wallet, on the wallet, being able to send and receive NFTs, being able to send and receive tokens, all very quickly. Hell, I did a Xumm giveaway today. Xumm's did out earlier today on Twitter. I said I was going to give 5,000 Xumm's to the first 50 people who did such and such that. I was able to, I just wanted to really test out the Solana ecosystem, see if I can send a super small value for super cheap without being charged up the butt. My gosh, I was able to send on average about 15 to 17 cents worth of sheep. So about, I would send 100, or not sheep, Xumm's. I would send 100 Xumm's to 50 different people in the span of about 20 or so minutes, 15 minutes, right? To 50 people. And each transaction, I would just send it and then just move on to copy the other address and not even worry about it not sending. It would send instantly. Like, that's how awesome that user experience has been on Phantom Wallet. Like, and I didn't even have to pay that many, like, I can't even say what the total number in fees was to send 17-cent transactions to 50 different people. And it was, the value was way less than a penny, right? That is some tremendous stuff coming out from the Solana ecosystem, guys. Like, once again, I said it earlier in the year, said it in 2019, right? This crypto gets no respect, massively undervalued. Could still be. At this point, I'm not in a position to say get Solana now or not. Once again, I never tell you what to do, because right now it does look like it's just a straight green candle up, and it is dangerous, super dangerous at this point, I think, for Sol. There probably will be a bear market where we do revisit $90, $75, maybe even $50 as the low, the new low for Solana. So I'm not saying it is going to happen, but right now it's gone so high that I don't know if I would be jumping in right now, but I love their user experience with their applications. Kepler as well, from the Cosmos ecosystem, participating in their AMMs, using the Osmosis Zone daily for their rewards, Sif Chain Finance. So all these have been a lot of fun to jump in on. And way better than using MetaMask, way cheaper. People want to get into semantics sometimes and go, but BSC is pretty cheap, dude. BNB, the transaction fees are pretty cheap, dude. Send 100, or no, send about 50 tips or 50, tokens as quickly as you can with any other wallet, compared to the Phantom Wallet experience. And then tell me what the total amount you spent sending those 50 transactions and how long it took to send those 50 transactions. Took me about 15 minutes, I would say. maybe even less, because I'm having to copy the address, put it on over to the Phantom wallet. But it was so quick, like way quicker than I would have thought. Well, what's up, guys? Let me see. I got to catch up with the chart here. And so Kepler is the same thing, right? The universal wallet they're doing with the Cosmos ecosystem. There's most likely going to be a relation between Solana and the Cosmos ecosystem as well, because the future is cross-chain compatibility, right? So it's going to be amazing seeing how those two user faces are going to really stack up with each other, and how the internet of blockchains is going to continue to grow. I got to start drinking more of this beer because it's getting warm again, and I hate warm beer. All right. Send my soul NFTs for Star Atlas. I want to get some Star Atlas NFTs. I at least want to get a ship or some land. I'm not going to miss out on this opportunity. And if Solana's price continues going up, I'm definitely going to be getting a ship and some land. Awesome, man. I think I also have it. I think I have our trust line address now in this video. I've set up my default description to include the trust line address. So you should be able to see it in the description of this video as well, and our last video. Let me see. XVI is on Songbird Network. Yep. Alliance Block. Songbird Network. Isn't that amazing? Can't wait to hear the more. Guys, you realize that Alliance Block is really just the beginning of the type of quality of projects that you can possibly see on the Canary network that is Songbird. I'm hodling my Songbird that I got airdropped. I'm hodling onto that. I want to see where that goes. That's like playing with house money. Why not? Let's see how that ends up going. But once again, you know, nothing's ever a sure thing in the space, but I'm liking what Songbird's doing for sure. It's all my fault. You told me to get in at like 5 and 6, and I got in at 20. I never told you anything, right? I don't tell people what to do, but I know what you mean by that work as I, work until I moon. Those were the good old days, man. Those were the good old days. Now it's like kind of, shoot, are we close to a top? Or is this really a bull cycle for other coins and the other ones have already kind of maxed out? Because that's kind of what happened in 2017, even though we're in uncharted territory. But in 2017, it was kind of like all of them went up together, right? Or there were some late ones, like the XRP and Stellar ecosystem that came out of nowhere and led the market, right? Could happen again. History could repeat itself. But not all of these are going to have the same percentage over the year. There's always going to be clear leaders over the year, and the other ones got to feed off the scraps, right? So I'm interested to see, how this year is going to end up again, and who were the clear leaders, and if Solana is another number one in terms of the crypto that is in the top 100, for example, and stayed and only got better, and had a considerable gain compared to the other tokens in the top 100. Because I understand there's meme coins and S coins out there, and things that just blow up millions of percent over the year. Like, how can you even compare to those gains? I'm talking about just the cryptos that seem like larger cap, more well-developed blockchains and things like that. Of course, there's better trade-all opportunities if you're riding the lightning like crazy and know how to get those sick percentage gains. Not many of us do, though. Like I said, I'm not a pro trader. I usually accumulate projects that I need to be bought out of. So when I buy a project, I'm most likely ready to hodl for the long term, right? Because I don't expect much from them early on, but I do expect their developments to continue, for them to continue to grow, following their roadmaps, right? Seeing what they're actually doing is so important, and seeing how developers enjoy using those platforms is so important. Like when you hear from the projects that migrated over from Ethereum over to Polkadot, over to Solana or something like that, you're seeing that there's a changing of the guard that's taking place, at least in the short term. You never know with Ethereum and Ethereum 2.0. I'm not saying I know the future, but right now you're seeing where some pretty big developers from these ecosystems moving on over to these other platforms and seeing the benefits of the finality, the settlement aspect, right? The benefit, because the faster you can make a transaction, and hell, for very cheap, the faster you can go to the next thing, faster you can make the next trade, faster you can make, you know, the next business move, whatever you want to do, faster you can get in a just overall daily experience. Hell, I'll buy this, dink, move on to the next thing. Yeah, I'll buy this too, dink, right? Like transactions just being super fluid, super fast. It's a no-brainer, and if the blockchain can't do that right now, hopefully it can in the future, but they're playing catch-up at this point. Yeah, ISO 20022 standard is not far away. It's a year from now, right? Now the countdown is going to begin. We are going to do a countdown on the channel, because why not? We'll do a countdown of when we expect ISO 20022 Big Bang migration to begin, and we'll count down towards the end of the year of 2022, because that's when they are announcing. It might come out of nowhere this year. Like I said, always expect the unexpected. Even though they said they're delaying it, maybe there's situations that cause it to happen sooner. And certainly they were already prepared, or, you know, forward thinking to look at 2021 being, you know, 2021 being the year, right? But then they delayed it to 2022. And it's most likely looking like 2022 will be the year. There's still so much more adoption, maturity to happen in the crypto space. Xumm Crypto, how you doing, my man? Good to see you. Appreciate you tuning in, as always. I'm trading Candy and SGB and gained 50% more SGB so far on Flare X. How do you claim Candy? How do you get Candy in your hands? Work until I moon. Thea D in the house. What's up, Thea D? Good to see you. Guys, appreciate everybody tuning in. Much love to the Blue Crew. I'm holding my phone right now because it's a little bit too hot now with the sun facing me that way. So I'm trying to get in the shade. On the FlareX exchange, SGB for canned. Okay, I gotta check this out. Can you leave the link in the Discord, my man? I want to check that out. Guys, thanks for the 18 likes, the 13 viewers. You guys are amazing. Don't hold your breath unless you're a whale. What happened to Mushroom Cam? Oh, the Mushroom Cam. We'll do a Mushroom Cam for the next time we celebrate maybe a good call. We probably should have been celebrating big time with Sologenic. My lord, you guys. Wow, guys, this was a great lesson learned for a lot of other projects. XRP being a great example, right? I know XRP community already does this because they've been doing it. Especially if you've been in 2018, 2019, you've seen the fluctuations go like crazy. But if we get a major dip in XRP, we understand what we're holding here. We've done our research, right? We know what we hold. Unless the dumping is for a critical reason, still some people are going to think it's FUD most of the time, because right now it just doesn't seem like XRP Ledger is slowing down, and it has been running for so long already, so consistently. So we'll see what ends up happening. But like I'm saying, with Sologenic, we just saw that price drop. We saw a dip. We saw it at percentages we really liked from the dip, from its all-time high. We were thinking, okay, there's something wrong here. We tried to do our research, but you know, we maybe saw one FUD thing, but it didn't seem legit. And all we had was the announcement of XRPL marketplace, you know, NFT marketplace with, you know, with Sologenic. So we were like, let's go for it. Let's go for it, right? Prop went crazy for sure. Bruce Wayne, what's up, Bruce Wayne? Good to see you, dude. Guys, always good hanging out with the Blue Crew. Always good talking cryptos, talking about the XRPL cryptos, the Flare Network cryptos, the Solana cryptos, the Atom cryptos, the Algorand cryptos. Guys, Yieldly.finance is starting to really pick up. I was on Yieldly Finance at just one trading pair or one staking pair that they would have. Basically, what you do with Yieldly Finance is you stake your Algorand on there. You earn Yieldly for staking your Algorand, and it's a pretty good APY, I think, like about 33% or so. You get this Yieldly, and then you stake your Yieldly to earn Algorand rewards, to earn Yieldly rewards. That was the first pairing. Now they have staking your Yieldly to earn some of these other Algorand ecosystem cryptos. And you guys know, if we enjoy the user experience, it doesn't matter of how early this project is. Algorand is without a doubt so well connected with, MIT, Federal Reserve, right? Crazy partnerships up the wazoo, the blockchain service network with Algorand. This community is only getting started. That ecosystem's only getting started. Everybody's, I know a lot of people like the trust lines with XRPL. I know a lot of people like the airdrops with Cosmos ecosystem. I know a lot of people like Solana and what they're doing with their airdrops and NFTs, right? Algorand is jumping into the ball game. XLM is jumping into the ball game. I heard the announcement, the vote was passed for AMMs to finally be just flying out of the Stellar ecosystem, XLM ecosystem. So we're looking for these ones, like we said these months ago. Just wait until you start seeing Algorand coming out with this. You think HBAR is not going to be coming out with DeFi applications? You think, Zilliqa and like a lot of these fast transactions, high-speed coins, the ones that are legitimate, maybe Nano itself as well, Nano, you start seeing them go nuts, releasing these types of applications. There's opportunities like no other in the space right now. And it's really exciting, especially when you're, all right, people are already acknowledging this now and they're jumping in on this one. But Algorand's a great project, and that one's going to start flourishing sometime soon. XLM, more DeFi, more liquidity, more use of the protocol for people who are actually hodling and investing, right? Using the crypto. That's what we like to see, man. VeChain, right? VeChain, TRX, like so many other platforms that are still yet to kind of have their day in the DeFi space. And they're going to come because they're competitive as hell with one another. They all want to be the Ethereum killer. Most of them already, in my opinion, in using them are, but I don't know the security aspects. Maybe Ethereum has the most tremendous security out of all these blockchains, and it's the official, ipso facto, granddaddy of them all. It'll flip Bitcoin, right? A lot of people think Ethereum is going to flip Bitcoin, and there is good reason for it. It possibly could in this cycle. But there's just better user experiences out there in the crypto space, and it sucks that newbies have to go through it. And people who aren't already whales in that ecosystem. If you're a whale in Ethereum, you don't care what I'm saying. You're like, whatever, the fees are small to me, dude. Right? Spencer Blackburn in the chat. What's up, man? Good to see you. C. Gill, what's up? Bruce Wayne saying fire. What's up, man? Bruce Wayne. Velo, look into A minus crypto. Okay. Prop went crazy. It did. Same thing with Proppy. We saw it super low from its all-time high. A lot of these projects that we go over on this channel are projects that, I try to bring up real boats. The ones that actually have a community, at least, because, if you're token-based, I like ones that are straight up coins or layer one cryptos. Those are always like my first go-tos. That's what I want to be setting myself up the most with. Then these layer twos come along, like the render tokens, right? Or like some other, these community tokens that are coming out and things like that. But then it's really like, and then you get into the meme stuff. I only own 2 meme coins, and it's Doge and Cheems now. I hodl Cheems. I'm a Cheems dude. But I'm not going to go crazy over it like some YouTubers do with Doge GF and things like that. But Cheems was a great example of me being able to get a S coin on an ecosystem like Solana and be able to send 50 freaking transactions within the span of minutes to multiple people for a really low fee and super quickly. Gotta love it, man. Modelo coin, yeah, you know, that's got to be made. And maybe people find use with GDLT where they start creating the Blue Crew coin, or, you know, the what's it called, the Green Giant coin, or whatever they want to do, right? E4 rocking though, man. That is some Modelo coin for sure. I appreciate you, man, helping fund the crypto and beer live streams. ETH to 7th K this month. I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised. ETH is definitely going to go on a tear. It just makes sense, man. It'll probably hit the top of where Bitcoin was at previously. Wouldn't be surprised if ETH hit 16K. Not saying you can't make money off of ETH, y'all. I just think if we're here to support blockchain and the tech, right now I'm not enjoying Ethereum's tech, but once again, I'm not a developer. I don't build on Ethereum. I don't know how tremendous its security is compared to other blockchains that are out there. Once again, they are part of some major institutions, like connected to some really big names. So Ethereum, oh yeah, the dog coins are other layer 2 tokens, right? So the only two that I have are Doge and Cheems, right? Cheems I got because I can get an NFT collectible card. And I was like, okay, it's a Solana coin. I want to see what's going on with this. And it has a tremendously high percentage APY on step finance. Highly risky, though. I wouldn't even recommend anybody to buy it. You guys know how I feel about meme coins. I hate meme coins. So the only ones that I hold for speculative purposes are Doge and Cheems. That was a fun Cheems giveaway earlier, though. That's for sure. Maybe we give some more away in the future just to show how fast that Phantom wallet is, how fast it is to transact with Solana. And maybe some future giveaways with Kepler wallet as well. I want people to understand how awesome these wallets are and web extensions. GDLT set trust line to Xumm, hit confirm and scan the Q. You're awesome. Thanks for setting that up. Work until I moon. You guys are amazing. Blue Crew's already doing some awesome things with this. So many better protocols than ETH with low fees, and Vitalik knows it's garbage. Yep, exactly. I mean, just Vitalik as well, like the leaders of these ecosystems, the professionalism, all that stuff has to be taken into account, but obviously the communities are really what makes up of it, or makes it up, right? What if Vitalik is just this silly puppet, very divisive? Same thing like Tron, for example, right? Super divisive CEOs. Hell, I'd even say Charles Hoskinson. I know ADA community is going to be like, what? Charles Hoskinson's amazing. He's great. I think he's personally too sensitive to personal criticism about his project, or comparisons to other projects and things like that. I think there should be a new leader for ADA. I love ADA, the project, though. I love Cody. I love AGI. I like the other ecosystems that are going to probably be built on top of this thing. Super bullish. But divisive leader, in my opinion. So Justin Sun, Charles Hoskinson, and what's his name? Vitalik, super divisive. And maybe they're just puppets for something that's bigger going on behind the scenes, because the crypto is really made up of the community around it. Sometimes that community involves institutions and banks. So many better protocols, exactly. Vitalik and Lubin rushed out ETH knowing ETH 2.0 was the real project. Interesting. So you're saying they rushed ETH and then said, you know what, we can build towards Ethereum 2.0, but let's just get it the hell out there, go through a testing phase, and then when ETH 2.0 is ready, it's ready to run the future financial system. That could be a good narrative right there. Matt Sai, what's up, dude? Cheers to you. I bought ETH at $90 and just hodl nothing else, not paying crazy gas fees. I'm not going to deal with, once you already have a taste of faster and cheaper transactions within an ecosystem, it's hard to go back to being willing to pay. For example, the Rowan token, the ROWAN token, or eRowan token, because there's an Ethereum version of the token, but they migrated from Ethereum to Cosmos. But now they've created this bridge because of that, this omni-chain DEX that they're building with eRowan. So I had some eRowan in the early days on Ethereum, right, when it was an Ethereum token. But now to withdraw that eRowan, the freaking fees in ETH are absurd. Absurd. And I just can't come around to it to wanting to pay that ETH fee. Like every time I look at it, I'm like, I could just get another crypto. I could buy some lunch with this, you know, whatnot, dinner. Hell, it can afford a whole day for me, I suppose. You know, that type of thing. Like, it's crazy what the ETH fees are. And so I have eRowan sitting there. And every time I'll try to withdraw and I'm like, damn you, ETH fees, why are you still high? Terrible. Can't wait till the crypto space matures to understand. Especially, that's what the majority of people are going to want. Everybody's going to go through this learning curve as long as Ethereum is the way it currently is, with high fees, super slow transactions. Charles gets too defensive sometimes, and Vitalik actually looks like a puppet. Yep. Don't get me wrong, I think Charles is great. I think he's a great mind. I think he knows how to build a project. I just don't like when he's like the actual representative the whole time. Why not just keep him in like a David Schwartz sort of role, right? Where you talk to him every once in a while. You don't have live streams of plenty coming out from this guy. There's actual vids of them admitting it on Digital Asset Investor. Wow. See, but the crazy thing with Ethereum, all this stuff that I'm saying that seems logical, there's still something underneath me that says, but wait, this one could prove that perspective wrong. Because they have these crazy connections. Like today, like I said, an Ethereum and Hyperledger joint video, consensus talking with Hyperledger about using Ethereum on Hyperledger and how it would be used for a really grand scheme of payments. So I'm like, what the hell is going on here? What the heck is Ethereum just slow, and is it going to stay slow and expensive? Or is it actually, are these institutions testing out Ethereum 2.0? Right? Because why does Hyperledger like it so much? Hyperledger rarely even talks about its collaborations with Ripple and the XRPL. Maybe for a reason, right? Gosh, man, this sun's killing me, y'all. Maybe it's because I'm wearing a beanie. ADA will shine one day, without a doubt. OCOM Finance is coming out. More AMMs are coming out for ADA. ADA's going to do just fine. ADA's going to do just fine. It's not one of the first ones I would jump into, but it has some awesome connections. Can't doubt that. I do worry about it not being part of the blockchain service network. You guys know I really like the blockchain service network a lot on this channel. The Hard Yaka portfolio, blockchain service network, Hyperledger have been major influences on the way we kind of go about investing things. Hoskinson seems like a boomer. He's pretty funny, man. But Cardano, you guys know, I hodl Cardano. I support Cardano community. Can't wait to participate in the, the DeFi for it. Excited to see what price it could potentially go. Oh, man. No. Rip. Total rip. I dropped my cell phone. My lord. That was the ultimate rip. This is what happens when you're in the sun for too long. Charles Hoskinson is amazingly younger than you'd think. He's around my age. So, that's pretty crazy. Close one. ADA was the first crypto I ever backed. Bought $300 worth thinking I was getting rich. Wow. Yeah, he's like 38 or something. But But guys, man, amazing to have 22 people here, 25 likes. You guys are out of this world. Cheers to the Blue Crew. You guys are amazing, man. Thanks for all the support you guys have been giving this channel. We're on our way to 3K. Once again, want to give a shout out to Bones TEP for putting out a post, bringing awareness about GDLT tokens, but also like, you know, sharing about this channel and stuff like that. It certainly helped us get a push above 2,700. That is awesome, man. Thank you so much. And we're on our way to 3K. The green wrenches will come out at 2,900 subscribers, right? So once we're at 2,900 and on the way to 3K, people will be able to sign up to be green giants, and then you do get a bigger portion of the GDLT airdrop. Still got to come up with a price though, right? Do I have to come up with the price per, what's the price per GDLT token? Work until I moon? I think you were bringing up something about that on the Discord. I'm thinking since the supply is 77777, right? 6 sevens total supply. I'm thinking it should be 7 cents worth. What do you think? I think 7 cents is enough, you know, for that type of low supply, but also it doesn't seem like you have to pay a ton for a GDLT token to start off with, right? I don't even know if you can decide the price of the token, but Work Until I Moon made it seem like I could. Yeah, something like that. Why not? If we can do that, Work Until I Moon, I don't know how we can, but it seems like you know how to. Okay, awesome. Yeah, I think we should do 0.0777 cents. I know what I'm up to. Okay, okay. So he's already doing his own thing for GDLT token right there. Work Until I Moon. So yeah, I'm not even going to hold the majority of these tokens, man. I'm not even going to have that much. You guys are all... Blue Crew and Green Giants will definitely have way more than I do by the end of it. We'll probably have to do a continual airdrop until the supply leading up to how much I'm going to ultimately hodl goes. So if it's 700, if it's 77777, if it's 6 sevens, I think I would probably hold perhaps 7. I think I would probably hold about 7 to make sure that I'm definitely not a whale in this token ecosystem anymore, and for Green Giants to basically be the whales. But you know, maybe there may be benefits to hodling for the Green Giants. We'll just have to see. Who knows what the community will do with this token. It's the messiest token release of all time. That is for sure. Like, this is not the way you start off a token release at all. Bond G Bond. What's up, man? How's it going, Mixed Mix? 46 and 2. Crypto and Sol on fire right now. I don't know what price Sol is at right now, guys, but you know what? We should have turned... Now we're going to turn on the... Where is it? This one? Yeah, we're turning on the dance party filter. Because Solana's created new all-time highs, guys. Again. Solana's created new all-time highs. I wouldn't even be able to rug pull you guys. Maybe the Green Giants could collectively rug pull you. I don't think so either, because there's going to obviously be some that decide to hodl ultimately, right? And hell, maybe they do some giveaways of their own. Maybe they decide to further decentralize. They could do whatever they want with it though, right? That's the crazy thing. But maybe we figure out ways, or maybe they figure out ways to make people want to continue hodling GDLT. Oh, you're saying start at 0.007. I see. E4 Rockin' have done nothing with my ETH over other than hold Hope they don't charge a lot. Just turn it into USDT or TUSD to send to the bank. Interesting. Moon Crew in the chat. What's up, AD? But totally right, Bruce Wayne, man. Solana, yet again, doing its thing, guys. Cheers to y'all. People will come around to understanding it's about user experience. There's so much more to the blockchain and crypto space than just having to hodl the token or getting a token and just hodling. You can participate in DeFi. You can get NFTs, right? You could tradle for other tokens seamlessly, quickly, if you want to, because maybe you believe in those projects longer term, right? Interested to see how all of this is going to play out, man, but we're going to be having some fun in this space while we're doing it, right? There's definitely going to be some major learning curves, major maturity curves for everybody in this space. But hell, man, we're in early. We're just seeing the growth of what crypto is going to be, what the future of digital payments is going to be. Last night, guys, I had to have a completely cash-free, contactless payment experience based on the area that I was in, right? Everywhere I went to, we were cashless. All digital payments from there. That theme, I think, is only going to continue to pick up more and more. Scan our Q card or scan the QR code for our menu. You can order for takeout if you want to now that you're online instead of having to sit here and wait, right? Crazy stuff's happening in this world, man. And, you know, faster payments is a big effect on it. Cheaper payments is a big effect on it. Contactless payments, right? Those NFTs are money makers. Guys, go into a restaurant and imagine you're paying with a portion of your NFT. Crazy future we're going into. Whatever works, I hear you. Ralph Cooper is saying I drive fast. All good, Ralph Cooper. Just don't turn out to be like Henry Ruggs, my man. Just drive the speed limit, dude. Don't go 156 miles per hour. My gosh, man. Henry Ruggs, fastest football player in the NFL, of course, has a need for speed and can't drive his car at the speed limit. Sorry, Blue Crew, I'm driving. I hear you, man. Ralph Cooper, much love to you, bro. Drive safe, bro. E4 rockin', cheers to you. I jumped in on Crypto Mike's chat earlier. Shout out to Crypto Mike, man. Much love to him. Brought my awareness about something called 8-bit Doge. Interesting. It's a play-to-earn game with the 8-bit Doge. No clue about this one, man, but people like meme tokens in the space, so I'm just shouting what Crypto Mike was bringing some awareness to. That guy has made so many calls on so many different types of tokens. We got to say thank you to him for the Xenon call. He's done Chainlink. He did the Chainlink call, the Theta calls, some really awesome projects that boomed up in a big way. Hell, he even talked about SHIB back in the day. He used to own SHIB. He missed the boat, though, unfortunately. Same here as well with Doge back in the day. But it is what it is. But people like these types of projects. 8-bit Doge looks interesting. I personally have been enjoying Cheems. You guys know. It's such a big joke, man. These meme tokens are outrageous, dude. But anyways, I feel like GDLT token will probably have some more utility than these meme tokens. Who knows? It's all depending on what everybody does with it, that's for sure. But exciting times, nonetheless. Render tokens looking great. It's back above $1. RSR was a project that Crypto Mike was shouting out on his channel as well. We like RSR too. Down with RSR for sure. A possible Coinbase listing without a doubt in the future. I still think and believe in Cody, even at 50 or 60 cents right now, you guys. It's hard to chase the pumps. I'm against chasing pumps, but I think when it has a nice retracement or whatnot, we're definitely getting in even more on some Cody. Wonderful to just see how this project's been growing. And now like the way they're growing is so organic and wonderful. Like the partnerships start to get bigger and bigger. The collaborations start to get bigger and bigger. And of course, with the success of the Cardano ecosystem, that means ADA Pay is going to be used a lot. And that means Cody is going to be used a lot, right? So very excited for what's going on with Cody. Still think it's a major sleeper. The currency of the internet, you guys, that's its abbreviation. Currency of the internet, Cody. My car fuel cut off at 105 miles per hour. Kind of really bored. My bike, on the other hand, almost goes plaid. Social trading tipping token. I mean, that's what we were saying. Like, I want. It would be cool to have an app where it's a specific GDLT token wallet that allows you to access perhaps social media domain names, and being able to create those domain names as wallets, and being able to send tips or, certain amounts of GDLT to other users that are part of the GDLT ecosystem, right? So something like, being able to send like Twitter's tip bot, right? Remember the XRP tip bot? Now imagine that with not only Twitter handles, but to email accounts, freaking Instagram accounts, YouTube accounts, thinking like some other social media connections as well. I mean, if it's just Twitter to start, I mean, that would be already, like, just even having this application would be tremendous progress, right? There's an AGIX airdrop coming up, but if you have to hold 2,500 AGX, but you have to hold 2,500 AGX, I believe. Okay, AGIX now is starting to do some airdrops. That's awesome. It's a beautiful era we're living in crypto right now, you guys. DeFi, all the airdrops that are happening for all these ecosystems, all this like money out of thin air. It makes no sense whatsoever. But I'm sure it's progressing towards something, right? Maybe this is the future of how you support individual brands, communities, artists, you name it. GDLT is now 0.0777, or did you want it to be 0.007? I'll let the blue crew in here right now. Whoever's in here right now, what do you guys think? What do you think is better? For a 777,777 total supply, what price do you think is a good start for the GDLT token? You guys have to make up the decisions, man. It's up to the blue crew. I'm digging both of them. If it's already at 7 cents, let's go with 7 cents. That's what I think. But what do you guys think? I think it would be pretty easy to become a whale then, right? If it's at 007. I mean, it's probably pretty easy to become a whale regardless, because it's such a low token supply and it's at freaking 7 cents. So there's definitely going to be maybe some people who just way over the top invest in this thing to just become whales. And like I said, the future of this token is in your hands. If there's whales, if there's not, I don't think I'm going to be a whale in this. I'm not going to be a whale in this token. So, there's probably going to be some crazy fluctuations. Who knows what happens in the future of this price? I'll drop a couple hundo. My lord, man. You guys have some crazy money to spend, to throw. That's pretty hilarious. When Sif chain on Osmosis? That's a great question, man. Because you have Osmo on Sif chain, so it only makes sense that Sif chain would be on Osmosis soon. Maybe they're waiting. Osmosis has like its own plans of how it wants to announce things. Maybe it wants Sif chain to hit a certain point of success before Osmosis supporting it, but it would just benefit both parties. I think Sif chain and Osmosis are like meant to be together in this, to show just how tremendous this cross-chain interoperability can really be between ecosystems in the Cosmos ecosystem, for sure. $589. $589 should be the price. Nah, man, it can't be something super Like, I don't even know how we're creating this value. That's the thing. I don't even know how that's even going down. But I think 7 cents sounds all right. I think that's good for a small community right now, which we are, basically, right? To start with. But then we'll see. We'll see how it all builds up in the future, man. All of us have a part in this now. It could totally be a catastrophe, you guys. Remember, it's already starting off terrible. It's not... It's like the worst token release of all time. It's terribly planned. There's no papers for it or anything like that. There's not even a freaking website. It's not even a freaking Twitter handle. There's not even anything for this, right? So this is like the worst place to start. We're literally starting at freaking ground zero in the muck. Can we get ourselves out of the muck with GDLT token? Or is this just going to sink and die? Both of them are completely possible. Miles P's like, I'm dropping $1 million on it, dog. I'm going to be a major whale. I'm going to control the future of this. There possibly could be somebody who controls the future of this token because it has such a low token supply and it's so terribly planned and it's such a small amount of people. There could be literally somebody in here who just decides to just take control of the whole supply. That is totally possible because I won't have any control. I'm literally this is our own test bed for blockchain technology here, you guys. Are we just gonna totally F it up? We possibly can. Hell, maybe some of us just want to see the world burn and we're gonna do it for shits and crash the whole, somebody's gonna crash the whole GDLT token. Or are we gonna show that it is possible for literally a community who knows absolutely, maybe some people in the community know something about blockchain, but I have no clue. From a creator who has no clue about how to develop blockchain technology or anything like that, and for it to be something that actually becomes something, that'd be tremendous, man. We're so close to 3K. My trust line is set up. Guys, I appreciate you, man. You guys working our way up to 3K subscribers. Thanks to any new subscribers to the channel. Once again, guys, we're past the hour here and I'm done with my beer. So much love to the Blue Crew. We're going to be heading out on this note, guys. Such tremendous opportunities in the crypto space. We're now at the point where we can get involved with the crypto and really build the future for it ourselves. It's going to be amazing, you guys. Unbelievable support you guys have given this channel, and I can't believe we're going to be getting to 3K. I do believe it. I already see it in the future. It's going to happen, whether it's next month, next year, who knows when. But you guys are tremendous. Shout out to the Blue Crew. Much love to each and every one of you. Thank you. BTC community, Solana community, XRP community, Algorand community, Atom community, DLT community, crypto communities, Blue Crew, GDLT community, and all the communities out there. The future is distributed ledger technology, and the future is bright. Our future is bright. Keep the eye of the tiger, y'all. We're doing well, man. We're doing well so far, guys. All these cryptos we've been finding, linking up with the IBC, linking up with the Interledger protocol. We know the plan. Only a few know the plan. Much love to the Blue Crew. I'll see you guys soon. Adios.